Hey guys, and welcome to the final part of the Crash Bandicoot 2 walkthrough on the Golfing Gamer. And this might confuse you as I still have 2 walkrooms to go, but as you might have already pieced together by now, in this part we're going to do the final 10 relics of the 2 walkrooms we have left. And I keep hesitating because I'm not sure what I'm going to say next. But I do know this: I lost the footage of me getting the relic from this level, so what you're actually seeing is my best time. I managed to get after that. I'm not sure what happened to that footage. I think I've probably got it somewhere, I couldn't find it amongst all the files I had recorded from this. But as I couldn't find it, I gave it another go so I can get a better time, maybe even get a better relic. Who knows what I got here, but yeah, I couldn't find that footage, and I resulted in getting a better time for the relic that I got. If you were paying attention before I came in, you might have already seen what that was. But if not, it'll be a nice surprise at the end. And in this level you can't afford to stop like I've done a few times. You got to keep moving. Otherwise you ain't gonna get anything good. Which I mean platinum, you're not going to get the platinum doing what I've done. Also got to watch out there, because a few times as I try to run through this level I get caught on that ledge. It's just right there. So make sure you just jump straight away. And obviously land that platform as well, otherwise you're going to waste a few seconds there. A few seconds that may have cost me from getting a different relic, as it is. Oh yeah, you're not going to see it. I got a sapphire. Believe it or not, I could not get gold or better in this level, so I had to settle for a sapphire in the end. There you go, you can see there now. I got the sapphire. But as I was to the schedule and deadlines I'm working with, as I ran out of time, I had to leave it at that. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to have gotten all gold and platinum again like I did in Crash Bandicoot, but at least they're not necessary to get 100% completion. They are, of course, necessary to make it to, I believe it's 105%. But as you can get the full ending without getting all gold and platinum, I decided against it in the end. Anyway, this is Digging It, a level which I kind of hoped more of these would be like, in that you can just run through them and not have to worry too much about obstacles and enemies, although there's still a few obstacles you have to watch out for, including that. But yeah, you can just keep running and running and running, and hopefully it ends up as a good time and a good relic at the end. But you have to wait a couple of minutes to find out. I mean, these last 2 walkthroughs are very difficult, so all the footage is sort of completely messed up. I completed things when I completed them, and I had to rearrange things, and continuity's just gone out the window. But I did manage to keep it in order. Don't spin when you're on this surface I'm on now, because otherwise you do go under, and that's a real time killer. So if you can, just slide through the boxes or jump on them, because spinning obviously sends you underground and it takes time to get back out again. For some reason it didn't spin that nitro crate, even though I'm pretty sure there was a time crate next to a nitro crate, so that would have been useful. As you can see, despite just basically running through the level, it still felt really slow, and it looks, watching it back now, it looks slow as well. So naturally I get the platinum relic for that, of course. I could have done that 15-20 seconds quicker, but you know, still get the platinum for that. I don't understand that level, but I'm glad that is one platinum down when I try and somehow through some sheer miracle, get all the platinums at a later stage. But now we enter Cold Hard Crash, and this one requires you to head down the death path, which, if you've watched previous parts, you'll be familiar with, because we've gone down there a couple of times already. We're going to do that once more because it cuts out a huge section of the level. Albeit it probably takes about close to the same amount of time to get through, but I think it's a bit quicker. I think it's the only way you can actually get a platinum in this level. Ooh, is that a spoiler? We'll find out. Actually, that definitely wasted time there. I didn't get a 2-second crate either. So, it's not looking like a good run, is it? You can slide straight through that hedgehog before it, hedgehog porcupine, before its spikes come out. So you want to do that, otherwise you're going to be waiting there for about 5 seconds. Yeah, here we go, take the death path, because it's mostly sliding, so you can move a bit quicker on it. In theory. If you're better at this game, you can move a lot quicker on this. Again, slide with the hedgehog. That was annoying, I tried to slide for him too, and if I'd done that I would have had invincibility to get through the rest of this, which really would have helped with our time, but typically I pressed circle, nothing happened, and that cost me my mask, so we're going to be doing this old school, trying to avoid everything. Got a bit lucky there. Yeah, if we carried on through, it would have taken us probably 40 seconds. I'm making these numbers up. It would take us a lot of time to get through the rest of that level before you drop down to here. So I did that, and invincibility came in useful here because I dodged the nitro switch again. I don't know why. Came in handy because, yeah, you go a lot faster when you got that. Wasted a bit of time there trying to get up boxes. But we're going to make it below 2 minutes, which makes it a gold relic. So yeah, I could have done that a lot quicker again. I probably would have walked out of a platinum. If I just hadn't taken that hit. 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds quicker. Yeah, I get a bit more normality is restored here now because I did complete Ruination and Behaving one after the other. Although with each it took me a few attempts. This one it took me many attempts because this is a tricky one to run through. All the platforming there, and then, well, more platforming, and some extreme platforming later in the level. That's why it took me a few attempts. Just because I kept falling at many different hurdles, it just made it put a lot more pressure on me to actually complete it. I wish there were checkpoints in time trials, although I guess that would kind of I wouldn't be a time trial anymore then, would it? If you wouldn't be starting from the same spot. I probably cut the corner there, but I just didn't want to risk it at this point. I've taken too many attempts already. And yeah, I decided to wait for this because I already died a couple of times here. And I assumed that the this was factored in on the run. Although I probably could have jumped from here a bit quicker. I was just being really cautious. I did not want to die. Got a bit lucky there, could have died there. And a bit like digging it, this just felt really slow running through. But somehow I got the gold. And I'm so glad I got the gold because I couldn't actually remember if I got gold, sapphire or what on that one. So it would have been embarrassing if I'd gone and I got the sapphire. Yeah, that's 4 levels done of Warp Room 4, 1 more to go here. And then obviously we are carrying straight on. Because I decided to try and do it all in one go in the end. It's taken me so long to try and get through Warp Room 4. And in case you wonder what happened there, was that I was This run started after a reset, and at the time that I reset I was actually underground, which is why I reset, because I spun by accident. So, for some reason the animation of me being underground is still there for a couple of extra frames before we started this run. But yeah, this one only took me, I think it was 3 runs tops, and one of them I restarted because I spun by accident. This is why, and so I did it. But yeah, same as digging it, you can just run through this. The odd slide thrown in. Of course, if you want enemies, they actually put onto those special floors. So again, make sure you slide through them. Dodge them entirely, although that's a bit harder to do. Which with those hammers, those guys have got reach. Speed sheets definitely make this level a lot easier to run away from the bees. If it wasn't the time trial, it'd be looking really easy. Do I get the switch this time? Like hell I do. Again, that would have been useful because I could have probably run through to the end then, because there's a 3-second crate behind a bunch of nitros at the start. And that could have been the difference again between me getting a gold and me getting a platinum, but I'm glad I at least still got some golds and some platinums coming in, considering it just came down to in the end, the first run I get a relic on, that's what's going in. That's what it came down to. That's how badly I was failing at these levels. And yeah, I waited a few seconds, wasn't sure what I was going to do, if I was going to stop it there or not. So instead of cutting it out and making this part more messy than it already was, I decided to just carry on. Again, waited there, just in case I stopped the video there. To be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing at the end. I didn't think they were going to be this hard, these levels to run through. But boy was I wrong. Especially this one. This was literally the first time I got through the level. This wasn't my first run of the level, this is literally, I ran through it and I took what I got. You get plenty of Aku-Akus throughout this, by which I mean you get 2 Aku-Aku masks throughout this, but even then this level is tricky. It's basically a lot of trial and error, so I knew what I could do and when. I could just run through there. Waited here so I could just slide straight through and then slide straight through again. Wasn't sure the nitro switch would actually take out that 3 crate. Otherwise would have left it though. And I could have run through then because I didn't realise I was still invincible for that short period of time. I also just realised I got this mixed up with the other level like this, so there might have been more Aku-Aku masks, and it might be the way you get a better time. Which also makes me wonder if I got this mixed up with the other levels, I'd actually get a better time here than I thought. Oh no, I forgot about that. Even then, I got hit even though I was out of his range. As soon as you get stuck in that, you're stuck in that loop. Oh god. Yeah, I could just run straight through that guy. As you can see, there's no more boxes after that box I slid through just now, which is why you then have to go backwards through the level to get the box gem and leave via the death path. Which I still haven't done at this point. And I'll ever get that done. Nudge nudge, wink wink. Yeah, that was a sapphire. And then we cut to an actually decide to go through the portal into Rocket. And oh boy, we've had fun with this mechanic in the past, haven't we? Trying to control it to get all the boxes and then chasing off the Cortex in the final boss battle. Now we've got to try and control ourselves going at high speed through the levels. Well, obviously, you know, this made it in, so I must have made it through. Question is, was I quick enough? Did I get a good time? Did I get a good relic? All will be revealed. What I can tell you again though is the reason I got through this is just basically a bunch of trial and error again, knowing what I can do and when I can do it, and hoping the timing's right. Hence why I dodged that 3-second crate in the end, because I just could not get to that with my timing. You could just about spin those guys into whatever that is, the fire, if you just speed ahead quickly enough. Otherwise he will zap you before you get to them. Got a bit lucky though the timing, could have been blown up by those bombs, but I didn't. That was a time saver. I could have waited there for like 5 seconds before another cycle came around, so that was good. Unfortunately you got to beat a minute to get a gold or platinum, so that's going to be fun at a later stage. But at least there's no more of those levels to do now. Oh no, wait, there is one more to do. But we'll come to that. In the meantime, another level you can just run through. Make sure you get the fireflies, otherwise you won't know where you're running. You could probably save time by not bothering with the enemies, where possible. Of course, I just feared that, you know, they would somehow... I'd somehow fall into their hitbox and that would cost me. So, I worried about all of them. Don't take the death path here, it's not worth it. Also, there's boxes down here, which I just ignored for some reason. I'm pretty sure once again I don't get the nitro switch at the end. And even if I do, I don't think that'll blow up that 3 crate now. Even with the shoes, I'm barely making it to some of these fireflies. It's amazing. Yeah, I missed the time crate there and just froze for a second. The second I would have saved if I got the time crate. It's amazing. Do I get it? Do I get it? No, I don't. I'm too worried about getting through at this point. Hey, another gold. So for every gold I get, it's one less I have to worry about at a later stage to get the trophy for getting all golds and platinums. That's the way I see it. Yeah, pack attack. Time to don the jetpack once more. In case you're wondering how I did get through these levels, it's just basically hold down R2 and move the analog stick around and hope you just dodge everything. I wait there obviously for the bombs to disperse, so you can get through there without having to wait. Got a little bit stalled there because I wasn't quite online for getting the time crate. Got a bit lucky at that spin as well, he could have taken me out there. Got lucky there, I missed the Aku mark, that would have been useful. Could have gone a bit faster then. Got a bit lucky there as well with the timing. It's funny, these levels really did seem long when I was trying to get all the boxes, but just running through them, you can actually get through them pretty quick. I think the end's just up here, if I remember correctly. Just through the next room. Yeah, I got stalled here because I didn't want to take the chance. I got a bit lucky getting through without getting electrocuted there. But I made it. Question is it going to be sapphire, gold, or platinum? You probably guessed not platinum, but you might have guessed gold. But you'd be wrong because I got sapphire again because it's a flying level, and I suck at flying levels. But that just leaves one more relic. I will do an update video when I get all golds and platinums, so you can see those runs, and then if it should happen one day, you will get a run where I get all platinums, although you might recognise some of the footage. Because I ain't doing those levels again. The ones I have got. Fortunately, you have to wait there. But as you can see, I learnt a new trick. Turns out you can actually spin these things when their tentacles are up. I never knew that. Original game to now, I just never knew that. But I saw a run of this and someone did that. So I thought it might be useful to try out. Get a bit lucky with my timing there, because again this took a few runs and quite a few times I got caught out by that enemy by the 2 nitro grates, because I had no idea where they were at any given time, so it's a bit of guesswork, but I got lucky on this run. No idea how you get through that without taking a hit, but at least I have Aku Aku for that. Got lucky there. Although, I managed to get through this one without being hit, and I have no idea how I did that. Guess I just moved quick enough. Might be a protection at the end there as well. There we go, that is all the relics that I've managed to get so far. That being, I think there was 5 sapphires, 2 platinums, and then must be 20 golds. That's not bad. Also, I'm disappointed with how that turned out, because I really would have preferred to have got all golds and platinums, because I'm a completionist. Oh well, but as for that final gem... and breathe. All of that I did just then. I had to do all of that without dying. And as you may have noticed, it's impossible to do without taking a hit. So it took me several attempts, hence why it wasn't actually part of the original playthrough. But I did it, and I get the box gem momentarily. But this is where I'm going to leave you, because after this it's just cutscenes and the like. So thank you so much for watching this walkthrough. Grand total of 101% in the end, out of 105, but I got 100% as I promised. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon to be notified of future videos and series. Thank you for following me on this journey, and I'll see you for Crash Bandicoot 3, or Crash Bandicoot Warped, which I'm sure can't be as hard as this. Can it?
You have acquired all of the gems. Incredible! The crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex vortex forever! Let me warp you to my completed laser installation. We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?